Hi, so this is the little Highland Cow, and this is the canvas that I am going to paint a little bit. I just couldn't decide if I wanted to go with this green because this has to be cut. Let's do that first. Let me get into my chair here. Well, not quite that far back, but okay. So, let's just cut this. This is really easy to cut, and I have checked it to make sure that there are no drills missing, because once I do this, there is no going back. I mean to add the drills after it's been cut. Not cut, I'm sorry, I meant glued. I'm a little bit, I don't know this morning. I'm just not thinking too well this morning. Thursday's one of those kind of days where, you know, you just don't think. You got to get ready for the weekend. Okay. I better be careful. So, let's see, and if you don't put washi tape along here, you're going to get dirt from your fibers and things from your clothes or your sleeves touching it. But if you do put washi tape on, then you have washi tape stuck to it, which is fine if you're going to cut it like this. Not so great if you want to remove the washi tape, because it will not come off, I guarantee it. And washi tape is wonderful as a removable tape, but not on these things. For some reason, this glue, although it's pretty tough to tell you the truth. And I'm going to keep this little legend, or one of them, to put in the bag with the extra drills once I bag those all up. Just in case a drill does get lost, then at least I'll know where it is. It's already looking better. I'm going to do the long side. So yeah, I have this brown, and I have this green, and I could mix it with blue and maybe come up with this color, but I think I'm just going to paint it the brown. I think we'll just carry it, because there's not going to be a lot showing, and I'll show that to you in just a second. Boy, oh boy, look at all the glue on my scissors, but that's okay. I can just take a steel wool and wash that off. The trouble with scissors is you need a professional to sharpen them, but sometimes just cutting a piece of sandpaper will sharpen them right up. So that's a good thing. I'm so glad I learned that a long time ago. Okay, so this has got to be boring as heck for some people, but it looks so much better without those borders on it. Okay, and then we'll take off this little information border. And this little border just tells you how to diamond paint. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh dear. And being left-handed, I mean, these scissors are pretty much, it doesn't matter, but there's something about the way it cuts into my thumb that just... I'm trying to cut as close to these drills, diamonds, whatever, as I can without cutting through them. These scissors were sharp when I started, but okay, they're just covered in glue now. Okay, so now we take this, and this is just a piece of stretched canvas held on with staples. and a little bit of an overlap there. So there's nothing special. Look at it, doesn't even have, I don't know, can you see that? It doesn't, it has marks for keys, but there's no keys in there to hold it straight. So I wouldn't be painting your masterpieces on this. So I've got this. I'm going to get this out of the way because I don't want paint on it. Oh, look at all the hairs. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? How these hairs are coming off. And that's okay because we're going to fix it so that nothing else comes off. Okay. So I'm not even going to use that. Hang on a minute. Be right back. I think I have a paper plate or a plastic plate or whatever they're called. Okay. So this has no gesso on it. So basically it is just canvas. But I haven't used these paints since before I moved, so I don't know what kind of condition they're going to be in. Now that looks kind of close. I could put some cream in there. Or not. There we go. Okay, I don't want it too dark. And you know what I did? I did not check the size of the oh, that's going to be pretty darn good actually. So I should put some paper down. Okay. I'm sorry. It seems like I'm really screwed up this morning, and it is early. It's like 8 o'clock. So I'm going to get you out of the way. I'm going to put some paper down because I am a slob, and there's no two ways about that. Oh my gosh, and it clutches too. Okay, look at that newsprint already. I need a coffee. Okay, so, can you see? Okay, we'll leave it like that. Look at, there's a mess everywhere around. I don't know what to say. So I don't have to paint the whole canvas because there's just going to be a little bit sticking out, but I've mixed up a lot of paint, and plus there is no gesso on this canvas, so gesso kind of protects the canvas and it evens out all of this roughness. So if you were painting and you wanted a smooth canvas, you would definitely use a gesso. Plus it gives your It's just, it gives your paint something to hold on to. And this is not going to be pretty, and I've got to do it all over again. I didn't realize I wasn't mixing enough paint. Looks kind of poopy now, though, doesn't it? Perfect for a cow. Okay. So, and I'm not going to keep you on here while the paint's drying, because gosh knows we don't want to be watching paint dry. And I'm going to do the sides as well. So, and yeah, this will be stitched to all the other parts of, I'm kind of sorry I did it. Now it really does look like a very poopy color. And I want the color to be nice, especially where it's sticking out. So I'm going to put all this on here. And then I'm going to stop this video at this point, not for you, just for me, so that I can mix some more paint, let it dry, and then I'll be back, and then we'll get the Mod Podge out, and I gotta wash my hands before it dries. And this will be completely painted and dried, and I'll be back in just a second. Yes, okay, we're back, and this is still sticky. Darn it. It's only sticky at the sides though, and that's okay. And one thing I forgot to mention was that before you glue all this down, you want to take a brush. I thought I had a bigger brush, I don't. And just brush, like just nothing on here, just brush it so that you can get all the tiny little bits of glue off. So that we shall do, that I've already done anyway. So I'm just going to put this Mod Podge on. It's exterior Mod Podge, outdoor. Am I reading something here? I don't speak French. Okay, it's outdoor Mod Podge, but this is going into a bathroom, so that's fine. And I'm going to cover the whole thing. And the back, this is also a glue, right? So it's going to protect everything, and it's going to glue everything. Boy, I got a lot on there. But you don't really need a lot. I've actually, this is really thick, so I thinned it with some water just so that it would move around. And a lot of this doesn't matter. What matters are the edges, because that's what's going to be exposed. So I don't want it to look gloopy. I mean, you know, I'm a bit of a slob anyway, so it's probably going to look gloopy. But okay, so this is going to tack this down, and when it dries, it's quite, oh, get up there, oh, get down, no, get down, hold on, I've screwed up, okay, because this just come down a little millimeter. Okay. Now once this is down, did I? I'm sorry. I was recording, and then I thought, oh my God, I'm not recording, and then I stopped recording. But we're recording again. This is going to dry very shiny. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this whole thing, and it's going to look awful. And then I'm going to take a sponge, and I'm going to just sponge off the tops of the drills with a slightly damp, because I wanted to get in between everything. So you just want a slightly damp sponge to take off the top. You see I'm putting quite a lot on. And I'll get a sponge in just a minute. I don't want this to start drying before I get it all on there. I'm just making sure the edges are covered in glue or Mod Podge, especially where that canvas started to shred. My goodness, that was a big surprise for me. Okay, I did do the edges already because they're always left off. Okay, I just want to do this really fast so that I can get the top layer off before it dries. And the water would just reactivate it anyway, so that wouldn't be an issue. But you can see I'm just glopping it on. If I left the Mod Podge the way it was, honest to gosh, it's like face cream. So that is just way too heavy. My little cow, you're disappearing. You'll be back soon. Okay. So I've been watching an awful lot of art restoration, and I don't know why. I have no interest in restoring art, but it's just so darn interesting. Okay. Okay, now I'm putting too much on because I'm crazy like that. And I have rolled this, and last night I turned it upside down on the cabinet here. I turned it upside down, and I put 6 of the heaviest books I own. They're like that thick on top of it, so it's nice and flat. And I'm just going to grab a sponge with a little bit of water. Oh my gosh, I made coffee and forgot all about it. Okay, so it's not really wet, and I just want to make sure that this Mod Podge comes off the tops of the diamonds. It's going to dry clear anyway, but I'd rather have it. I'm just going to clean this off and do it one more time. So I want even though it's going to dry clear, I just want it between the drills and not on top of it. I don't know what's going on here or down here, but that's what I want for the whole thing, is just to have it between the drills. Oh dear, I got something lifting here. That's not good. It will all settle down when it dries. I'm sorry this is taking so long, but it is what it is, and it takes what it takes. And we'll come back. I might help it dry with my hair dryer. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. So I'm going to leave it like that. You can't see it, but I can. Most of the Mod Podge is between the things. I guess you can see it, yeah. So I'm just going to turn you off, and I'll be right back as soon as I get the dryer plugged in. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Okay. Okay, that's seems to be an air bubble there. But yeah, so we're gonna dry this up, and then, sorry, I was talking. We're gonna dry this up, and then I'm gonna go get some hardware and a 3M hook that's removable, and then I'm gonna hang it up in the bathroom. Actually, it's kind of insane because I'm talking while the dryer is on, so I'm just going to leave it like this, and the next video will be something completely different. And oh my gosh, thank God for water paints. Okay, well, it could have been an expensive mistake. Okay, well, anyway, thank you for being here. I'm really glad you are. And this will dry clear, and then I'm going to hang it up. Right now it kind of looks like a mosaic, but that's kind of cool too. Anyway, thank you for being here. Bye-bye now.